When you look around in Ethiopia, the healthcare facilities are very minimal. Like we've decided to build this facility in Arsi Negele because they have no healthcare facility, hospitals around here. They have nowhere to go. So we decided maybe if we did build a hospital in Arsi Negele, it will serve the area here.
All of it was a trash like that, except they were dumping all the dead things in here. When you pass by here, it stunk so bad. The city avoided walking within any parameter of this property.
Really an amazing project that's going on to see a new hospital coming up in the center of town of Arsi Negele in what was a trash area that Dr. Gudata has helped to transform to care for the people here in Arsi. It's going to cover a population of 70,000 people and about 10 kilometers radius from around this site to bring them much needed healthcare services that have been a huge gap up until this point, or up until the hospital is finished. Very, very exciting, the dedication and commitment. Many of the workers that you see, the young women and some of the young men carrying the stones to support the foundation, are students at the local secondary school working for their summer vacation to make some money for their clothes and their books for school next year. Some will stay here in Arsi Negele, others may have opportunities to move on elsewhere. And hopefully maybe another Gudata Hinika will arise from this group. It's absolutely incredible to come to this building now, nearing completion, when less than 3 years ago we were standing downstairs on an open foundation with sticks to support, cinder block, and cement. Unbelievable to see the change and the transformation this has already created. The mud road that ran in front of the hospital is now a cobblestone street. When we came, there were children who were gathering drinking water from mud puddles in that road, a woman who was washing her clothes in another puddle. Just hard to fathom the kinds of change that this hospital is bringing already to the area. This is going to serve a catchment area of nearly 1 million people or more under Dr. Hinika's vision. And he has this incredible facility with OR capacity, delivery room capacity, an extensive outpatient department, and the capability of really serving the majority of the needs of people throughout this area. Congratulations, Dr. Hinika.
Planted it.
Beautiful.
This is going to be completely greenery. In fact, when you walk through here, around the park is going to be grown up, but the whole area should be just really nice. We're going to have a water fountain in a circle there.
You should pipe this so that the water comes out in the branches. So it's like, you know, falling, instead of leaves falling, it's water falling. Because what's going to happen is like, it's like a slide. So when the water comes up, just very slight.
They're going to build the college 2-story right here. In fact, it should start in the next week or so. And it should actually, our goal is to start the medical college as well as a hospital at the same time. And right at the end of here is going to be a cafeteria with the conference center on top of it. So that means the greenery here, as you walk this way, you will have a greenery on both sides. It just need to look like a lush. When people come in here, they need to feel a presence of something unique. If you realize all this greenery back here, see, this is really where I want the patient to step out when it's too stuffy in there, when it's too stressful in there. It's better to step out. And it says in the Bible, when we're all stuffed up, it's because we're looking away from the cross. So back here, all of healing garden is what we're going to call it. The healing really comes when you
see the cross.
Right now we're staying at the front of the hospital, the entrance, and we're going to do a walkthrough room by room.
Doors are going to be right here. We're going to walk through. This is where the patients and family members will be waiting. Facing them is the reception area, so that the receptionist or the welcoming team has a good sense of how many people are coming in, who's coming. Down the hallway here is where we're going to start. It will be our emergency department.
Be used as a minor OR and also for a trauma OR, so that patients who come in who are critical, they could get the stabilizing surgery here. But then when it's not being used for that purpose, people who come in with small things such as an abscess that just needs to have an incision and drainage, or for people who have lacerations that need to be sutured, all of those things can be done in this setting.
So this is trauma room, also known as
a trauma bay, where you have patients who are critical. Someone comes in, they've either been hit by a vehicle, or maybe it's someone who has fallen and some type of injury, or maybe somebody's just very ill and they're unstable. The room in an X-ray suite is for the techs to stay, and they line the patient up in the X-ray area, and then they go to the control room for protection. So this is all protection from radiation, so that the techs don't get exposed on every single.
In the laboratory, you actually have chemistry, CBC, HIV, all these tests that you do, you need a different location, different workstations. This is one workstation. You need a second workstation.
They're called rehab steps. So you don't have to take very big steps from one step to the next. So if the patient is not doing too well, it's not so much stress on their body.
That's true, and the other benefit about the way the hospital is designed is there's the wonderful slow graded ramp system at the end of the hospital where the trauma and the emergency department days are. So it's a wonderful design for upward and downward mobility in the hospital.
Yes. So we're pushing the gurney up the ramp.
This is hard work, but
Yeah, we can have that big of a grade. You can have, take a breath. Okay.
This is good cardio.
being that this is a OR suite, it's possible that the scrubbing area is here, or maybe it's just outside the door. And in the room itself, it's set up so that there's an area for the anesthesiologist to work. Typically that's just inside the door, and the anesthesiologist will typically work here. And then the place where the patient is laid for the surgery is typically extends out from that area. And then around the perimeter there will be storage and the equipment. And typically the nurse's area is just within the doorway, opposite the table, the operating table. So that's the typical setup. And again, there's windows in here which provides a wonderful benefit of natural light to also decrease the power costs as well as providing a nice work environment. It's clear that there is so much thought put into the patient experience, and you really can't beat that in terms of patient care. And then there was also a lot of thought to the staff and the physicians that come here to work.
We're going to get equipment for the hospital, for EHA, Negele Arsi Hospital, and we are very excited. And it used to be just a dream. Today, we can see it as a reality.
this is my suite. If I get this, we can't do the surgery. I know you're looking for radiation suite. And you can turn around. There's a kick bucket. There's a mail stand right there. I mean, just look how wonderful. This is what we get through, isn't it? Literally, we can operate for years and years to come.
This is impressive that Dr. Hinika was able to really create this type of facility in a remote area such as this. And the creation of this facility has completely transformed this region. It's impressive, and seeing the growth of the region and the level of sophistication that's coming here is going to change the lives of the people in this area forever.
Have a long life still.
Ganato, 5 years ago.